Hey everyone, it's me Sherry and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a chitty chat video. It's going to be a get ready with me using all products that were given to me by BoxyCharm. So I have them all in my beautiful Fleur de Force makeup bag. Love this bag. This is perfect size for travel. So I can take all my Boxy items with me if I wanted to, if we ever get to travel again. Alright, I want to kind of go in somewhat. I'm going to take some products and lay them out in front of me just because it's going to be easier to get to them. So the first thing I'm going to use is my new Natasha Denona palette that I just got. So this is going to be like a first impressions on this because I haven't used that yet. I don't have any eye primer from, I was going to say Ipsy. I don't even get Ipsy. I don't have any eye primer from BoxyCharm, so I'm going to use a little bit of the Born This Way concealer, and this is what I'm going to use as my concealer too. Just a heads up. But I'm going to use a little bit of that for my primer today. I don't know how well this is going to work as a primer because this concealer is kind of creamy and it doesn't dry down. Oh, you know what? That's going to work just fine. It's going to work just fine. I have to get a baby wipe out of here. This is going to be all over the place because it's not planned in advance or anything. So just, you know, you might want to get a snack or something because it's going to be a longer video. It's probably why I don't do chit chat get readies with me very often, because for one, I don't know what to talk about the whole 30 minutes that I'm doing my makeup, and for two, I'm just all over the place. Okay. Alright, so I'm not going to do a crazy look because I'm not going anywhere today, but we'll do enough to make it count. So, let's start with, I need a fluffy brush. That usually helps. Alright, I'm just going to take some of the color off that I used the last time. Alright, I'm going to take this hair color in Harlow, and I'm going to put that in as my transition. Oops, I just gouged my finger in the lash line color. Okay, Harlow in the crease, in the transit. Well, it's a bit above the crease. Oh, I didn't set that down today. Oh well. Don't worry if this looks messy. Obviously, I'm going to blend it out. Excuse me if you can hear a bunch of sounds coming from outside, but I have to have the window open because it's just too warm under these lights. In the summertime, what I usually do is I run the air conditioner until I'm ready to film, and then... Okay. Now I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of kick up from that. Crease. This color, it's called Crease. And I'm going to put that in there as well, like more in the crease though, this time. Okay, that's about all I want to do because I don't want to go crazy. These two colors blend nicely together. Okay, I'm going to blend that. Oh, these are blending really nice. This would be a good palette to travel with. Like if we're thinking, Mike and I are possibly, depending on where COVID is in the summer, we might go somewhere. Who knows? We might not. But this would be a good, like if I was to go to PEI again, I would probably take this palette with me because it's easy. Alright, I'm going to take the color Lash Line, which is the darkest color in the palette, and I'm just going to pop a little bit on the outer corner. I might actually try this color on my actual lash line. Not today, but someday. Sometimes I can't use liquid liner because I get it all over the place. But sometimes if I use a shadow as a liner because it's a little messier, like it's not necessarily supposed to be completely neat, I can sometimes get that on my lid as a liner to line my upper lash line. But don't worry about any fallout under the eyes because that's going to be cleaned out. And of course I have to go in with Glam Green and put that all over my lid. And I'm just going to use my finger because that's how I like to do it. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Might have to use a brush to get in the very inner corner, but so pigmented. Do you see that? It's so pretty. A lot of people thought this was a silver when they first looked at the palette, but it's not. It's a green, and I've been loving green lately. I don't know. Not like hardcore green, but like greens like this, like a muted silvery green. I love them. Let's see if I can get my pinky in this very corner in here. There we go. Not bad. Okay. Alright, so for now I'm going to put this palette away. Really loving this palette so far though. And I'm just going to give this one little blend again. Okay, and I'm going to clean up a little bit of this fallout under my eyes. And if I need to blend that again, I will. Not a big deal. Let's reach into my tickle trunk bag. Any Mr. Dress Up people out there that got that reference. Mr. Dress Up was Canadian though, so if you're not Canadian, you're not going to get it, I don't think. Although, PBS, was that a American channel or a Canadian channel? Because PBS had Sesame Street too. Is Sesame Street Canadian, or was that like, did that, I don't know. But there was Mr. Dress Up and Mr. Rogers, but I was okay with Mr. Rogers. I did watch it when I was a kid. Oh my god, I'm so aging myself, but I loved Mr. Dress Up. Shout out to anybody out there that knows who Mr. Dress Up is. Let me know down below. He actually, me and my sister used to think my Uncle Buddy was Mr. Dress Up because he looked like Mr. Dress Up. So my sister used to go over to my aunt and uncle's house and look for the tickle trunk. And then we went to see him. He had a show here in my town, and me and my dad took us to see him. And he had like his little puppets, Casey and Finnegan, Finnegan was a dog and Casey was a little boy. Or was he a girl? No, I think Casey was a boy. Or maybe he was a them. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to use this Studio Makeup Tinted Moisturizer. So, mine took forever to pump out, and this is what's left in it. I'm going to use my hands with this. Going to go old school because it is a tinted moisturizer. So, we're just going to see. I'm going to give myself 2 pumps, and that should be more than enough, I think. I have a mess made. You guys should see my desk when I film. Okay, I'm going to put the eyeshadow palette over here. My desk when I film, this is what the color looks like and the consistency. It's a mess. Mike probably thinks I'm one of the messiest people on the face of the earth, I swear. This has a nice smell. Okay, I can't even see the viewfinder, so I don't know how I'm doing with spreading this. So hopefully I'm doing half decent. I was tempted to use the Fenty foundation, but I thought, you know what, this is new, so I might as well use it and do like a first impression on it. Why not, right? Okay, Mike has a meeting in a little while. Mike, how are we doing on time? He's typing a text message. This is very hydrating, like very hydrating. So I don't know how this is going to do on my skin, to be honest, because my skin's a combination. So it might, I'm not putting any more than that on. Nice coverage though. It's not like full, but I don't use full coverage anymore. I'd say this is light to medium coverage. It's nice though. It's very dewy though. I'm definitely going to have to set it down because... Alright, so I told you I'm going to use this concealer. You know what, I forgot to dampen a sponge for my concealer. We're going to dot a dot in here, and a dot over here, and a dot over here, and a dot over here. And that's enough. I'm just spreading these dots out. I'm only using the one dip out of the concealer. I'm not using any more. I think I have a concealer brush in here because I didn't dampen the sponge and I don't want to go take the time to do that. Oh, where is my... Here it is. It's not even used either, so... Sorry guys, you probably can't see what I'm doing there. Haven't used this concealer in a while. How are we doing on time, Mikey?
1:10.
Okay, lots of time. Yeah, Mike has a conference call at 2, so I have to try to get this done. But it's only 10 after 1, so we're doing okay. Alright, I'm going to use my finger and try to tap out the rest of that. Okay, I got a bit of redness on my nose that BB cream. It's not a BB cream, it's a tinted moisturizer. It didn't cover it up, but I could cover it up with concealer if I wanted to, but I'm just going light on my skin. I don't want to go crazy. Alright, I'm going to rinse this brush off a little bit on this baby wipe because I don't like to put things away dirty, like cream products and stuff. Alright, so let's reach back into my bag here. Alright, for my powder, this is the Becca Hydra Mist powder. This isn't the one that I got in BoxyCharm, but I did get one in there, but I finished it up. This is in the color... it doesn't say. There's only 2 shades though. There's like a lighter shade and a darker shade, I'm pretty sure, and this is the lighter shade. So we're going to use this today. Now I got this in a kit at Winners, so I don't know if it's going to have that. This is the powder that has that like cooling sensation to it, but I don't know if this one will because I bought... Woo! Do you see that? Did you see that? It went everywhere. Oh, it still has the little like sifter thing in it. That's cool. Alright, I'm going to use this one to set under my eyes. I don't feel that cooling sensation. But it's set down. So even if you don't feel the cooling sensation from it, it still sets down your it still sets down everything. So okay, we're going to set down the rest of my face with this too. Oh yeah, no, never mind. It does feel watery up there. Maybe it's just because I only had a little bit on for my, the thing is, this is so small that it's hard to get the powder out. But I do have to set that down. Alright, that's more than enough, so we'll use that. I might cut this net out of it, to be honest with you, because it's annoying with this smaller packaging anyway. Alright, so that's that all set down. Oh, it's not set down the best though. There's still a little bit of powder on the brush though, so I don't like my skin feeling tacky at all. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I don't. Alright. So, I could have set down my face with this. I forgot of my under eyes, I mean. Maybe I will put a little bit of this under. This is my Park Avenue Princess Sculpting palette from Tarte. So it looks like this. And I am going to grab this brush and grab a little bit of both of these colors and just do a little bit of extra setting under the eyes. Just because I feel like it, you know. And it brightens too, so. Alright, I'm going to take my bronzing brush and I'm going to go in with the shade Princess Cut. Right here, it's my favorite. And I'm going to warm up my skin tone with this. Just doing my makeup how I would normally do it instead of using a foundation. Having technical difficulties with my balls. Instead of using a foundation, I'm using a tinted moisturizer, that's all. I don't want to go overboard with the bronzer because I tend to go ham with stuff. Okay, that had a little bit of kick up in it. Mess. I have a mess in front of me. Alright, reach back in here. And that's a highlight. We're going to go with the Ciate London blush. I got this from a pop-up shop, just so you know. I didn't get it right from... But they did give this out. They did give this out in... No, I got this with points, I think. Yeah, I think I got this for points. This is in the color Burnt. Looks like this. Yeah, I cashed in charm points for this. That's what I did. But it still came from Boxy, so. And some people did get this in boxes, so. That's enough blush. Sometimes if I feel like I put too much on, I'll just take my fluffy powder brush and I'll just, go over it. Okay. And then we're going to use my Ofra Cosmetics Highlight in Rodeo Drive. And we're not going to go into ham with this because the last time I did, I realized it's hella pigmented. So it's very easy to go overboard. Alright, that's that. I got a mess made here, but that's usual. Alright, let's take out my last few products that I have to use. Alright, so, do we want to do anything under the eyes with the shadow? Sure, why not? Just got to get this blue out of this. I'm going to go in with the last color that I didn't use in the palette, and that's in Satin Skin in the middle here. And I'm just going to go on the lower lash line with that. Okay, and then we're going to take this setting spray that I got, and this is from Tarte, and it's the Miracle Mist, and we're going to that might have been too much. I'm going to take my sponge, even though it's not wet, and I'm just going to kind of pat that into my skin, and it'll fix any powderiness that you are getting if you are, and any over saturated things with like bronzer or anything like that. So that's what that looks like. Alright, I do have an eyeliner that I got from BoxyCharm, and it is the Trustique one. And I'm gonna do, oh, not good. I'm gonna do tight line and waterline with this. So I just went into the tight line and the water line with this, and then my last step is going to be my Kush mascara from, it's Kush waterproof mascara from Milk Makeup. I didn't even open this out of the package yet, but I guess I'm going to be now. And then I'll clean up this big mess. Oh, this isn't the last. I gotta do lips after that. I forgot. Okay, let's finish off the eyes and then we'll do the lips. Ooh, that has a big wand on it. This seems dry. I don't know if this is any good, guys. Okay, I'll have to try it. It might be a little dried out, I'm not sure. Well, I just did try it, but I'll have to see how it works. Alright, so that's how that looks. And then last but not least, I have a Fenty lipstick. I got this from a pop-up. I cannot read what the color is at all. There's no way. I'll try to remember to link it down below, but it's like a mauve color. Oh, in case you're not familiar, these are the Mademoiselle. The Mademoiselle lipsticks. Alright, so this is how everything is looking. Well, my hair is a mess right now, but that's okay. There. Okay, this is how everything's looking with a full face of BoxyCharm. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you did. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the post notification bell so you'll be notified of future uploads. I tend to upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays and vlogs on Saturdays. I hope you guys are all doing well. Take care of each other, and I'll talk to you guys all in the next video. Bye, everyone.